come on.
Mahama trio asa grab grossa. What the name?
Me mum dear no kwasem nyame anim ni. Me catch us say no pa na me gidia. Eti promises are Mahama can once a minute. That is the only one. Man ko ho.
This is first pa na as a Mahama not to me sanity. But dear.
Oh,
Mahama men you so me ya na wo frem you. Oh dear.
My year and me who say student in Saddam so no I do
to work me have
no trainer me mbachire answer and me ball first one achi me ball second one and me who say tracking and so I shall say say I didn't di yes okabeyo ministers and the MPs no DCs no. Omunye steady.
Big brother is watching them.
Omunye steady.
Big brother show.
Onuye friend and friend free. Omunye steady. Ejenim. Akwa ba.
Yeah.
Na bibia boko. Faye shase na boye nkomo. His Excellency promised this. Mashase modre hen aka hen.
Okay. Captain, medawase na macha ahwefo a mo hweye ene anopai no fee stress senia me ne wunyina ye nim no yewura mampanyini His Excellency John Dramani Mahama abra na ye about 2024 and 1 no o mane to Ghana for said was steady educational system no ahu say abra bia say wona on be wie SS no emududu na ntumi entwa so enkomanim e the various tertiary institutions na the challenge and say akwansidie no akwakoye ye school fees entina me ne wo kasai ubenya enkwala o ma pass results kama anso ne ma me se oniska ode ne eko entima mpanyin John Dramani Mahama ka say mampanyin a obedwene Ghana fon de e wo se wo hwe adisua asem no hwe kwan asa emofra ne ye nuanam no ombetumi akosua pon ahodrom to kase oba absorb aban be absorb academic user fee in all tertiary institutions in Ghana. Enti ajebo sene na wo ka no nipa bebre anye tertiary institutions in Ghana.
All tertiary institutions.
All public tertiary institutions in Ghana.
And na person mo nya
all public tertiary institutions in Ghana.
Aban de no kwa na ye kan
na ajebo before say you better Jack say Friday you kwakwa lunch no fee stress program na e work for duano na you say students bi ma shase a omoji omani adan student loan transfer ya meda omano as omokasama for me mama me sister Hajia Dr. Sajida Shiras also edano any education ministry you were Haruna Idrisu sikano akutuma plano ejubility ebi mo fam dan ho ebi mo electricity poles akoye enti ne wo mu no say the whole Ghana public tertiary institutions ni nyina ye 149 149
institutions my first degree
any diploma
any diploma
no mo way
any HND ni ade nyina
okay sir
okay
sir polytechnics na
technical universities
now and
nursing training institutions yes colleges and teacher training institutions and sana universities public universities are want to kan nyina boma 149 me pacho
149
me pacho ane
no mponi
me pacho ane enti ohwe beneficiaries yenuanu a school for ma anya admission o ma call level 100 no omu nyina so figure no e around 180,000 180 something thousand
what's it
180 something thousand over 180
students na
omo ba beje saska no e over 180,000
yan for 180,000 akra
yes 180,000 enti e bie portal no etu no student loan trust fund e ka say because nintia ye tua no true student loan trust fund and say abra na aban no ye hihye wie ya ye education minister ye yi empanyifo no nyina ba wie no na students na di kan akọ school enti in that case no this is a a channel aban ne betumi afa so twes kana ye de amankola
enti mi say bejeko
yentumi ntwa ne table so enti wawura school no mu dia apply through student loan portal no na yentwa osika nye de e ma enti asat ene ya me ne wo kase
okofo e die wo
asat ene ya me ne wo kase out of the 180,000 plus students no emu 165,649 and now apply say omo hi omo sika
what's it saying dodo say
165,649
any student out of 180,000 plus no
omo apply
into akasa
omo hi omo sika enti out of eno no
say mo twa nipa 5,000 pe
me pa da be 15,000 enti out of eno no ye ade be friend of validation the be validate
the person who say ampa say wo school
yes say wo school mo a enti school ni validate ena yen at student loan trust fund eso validate ena Ghana commercial bank ye ne wo edin sa wo so adwuma wo so validate
yeah and shada anya say yen ko schools yes say wo school
enti service for the enemy
out of that no 38,152 ena ye validate wo mo as at today say ya clear wo mo say sika no ye betumi asend aye dey 38,152
what
ena validate say betumi asend sika na aye dey ama wo mo
ena mu say na mo cha
ena ye tua 15,900
and that's a program no mo launch on Friday
ne patcho ane ena ye tua 15,912
debio edenim program na ye kan ho asem amdo betua ska no mo launch on Friday
launch on Friday patcho ane o kan obayo no say nyumo na sekire no no
ena Friday na memory da ye holiday
yes
Friday na Christmas and so ye holiday
yes
and then so weekend yan kwadwa no out of 38,000 mo tua over 15,900 it's Ghana students omo first year various public tertiary institutions ni na no mo tua omo
15,912 near tua enti
ene dey so mo kura yesen
1,800
ebi tua 1,800
yes ninti asa difference no mu no say institution bi an academic fees are charge
okay
enti okọ ebi Atebubu training college omo academic user fee 1,806 but Oba University of Ghana omo de me fa no say bi 3,400
eno so tua
ye tua bibia
mutua
ye tua academic user
fee no in full ye nja bibia manenkam
mutua
in full President Mahama Yera Haruna Idrisu
Debi bra TV show ena nye Nkwanche TV na information centers no onua so na wote no
ye twa in full enti nienti a obehwe say difference bi aba figure no validation no 165,000 plus na ya clear ya validate 38,000 no say ya mofra ni bi wo hwa na say nuanum no bi wo hwa the Ghana card information e wo so no ene nia or they apply they didn't or they apply ya admit no school no difference ewom
say bia no oni bi no de ne maame ana ne papa din
enti e ba no saa entumi validate you this ye cross check na ye sa corrections no enti ye maame Dr. Sajida Shiras ne why no say one national identification authority ayen hyehyeye say students omo sa how no nyina no omo koye no ententem na yentua sa sika na nye de enfamo enti freneko enyomo no yebeto bebre pa because afena sika na kese na ye de eko menuanu bebre e frese omo sanka omo de ye no in batches unim say yentumi emfiti prakope ntu sika na nyina mum prakope ma na nyina nye de enko enti sika na yetwa in batches
akamotua ni
and yebetua every Ghanaian student bia o assess portal ni bia na yebetua na bia ye de amana enti ne na ye se no say
men srehwe ye duru ba bia obesrehwe o say ya wona make say one mo tua omo de over 15,000 na mo tua ni in full
academic user fee in full
debi enti 2-3
also mo tua ni in full
eno nti na de na be ma students sabi o wa abronsa so ro be pese obohwira si fam wa ni je kwa so
say me go na me ho adwiri
captain yes say obeto aba ama aban papa
o de ma yanko ho o de what de
and mo share school no mo start for school ben
yeah
mo say validation
enti random
selection
randomly selected to teacher trainees there no and a call kese pa within the first batch Excellence me dem.
On say colleges no mo je Ghana card na ade validate bibia ntema no yes simple.
One of we shall allow.
Enti won acquire masters in the omo nka ho.
Acha omo nka ho for now. Se dachi bia
masters for no. Masters for no doors. Anche Mahama say that na masters for no doors.
After so the papa o. Papa say. O kase si obey.
Masters for no doors. Nka mu wie we ya next year.
Nka ya boy no na tu.
Nti we no every year bia mo betua.
Every year bia. Captain every year bia. Captain ya akoye say e dey school ya akoye free. Nti ameka sa na say. Free SHS ya na ajagu no Mahama waba be review anoma ekoyi. Nti u free SHS we interest school fees. Who dey answer be pass exams. Now first year in any public tertiary institution aban through the student loan trust fund afa ehunka. Who we are now ko second year na say bibinti untimi ntwa school fees na kana. Aban san so say student loan trust fund me dey ababra na beje bosa na fasu ade. And for the first time in the history of student loan trust fund enkane na ye nuanom te aban mu no na omutua first semester we are ya select students kakra bi na etua mo first semester we are second semester o apply loan na o pa o nyame ba kura won san ka sika no Mahama President Mahama Dawroma ene second semester ye tua 19,703 students are o apply for student loan 19,703
masa
Skana kanu. Skana kanu.
Enti na woni ma de ya nwanwa ma nwi ha na menyi wa no woni ma de ya nwanwa na no yewura Mahama ansa na oba be kasa no na yewura Haruna Adriso agina sumpio so aka say sai sika na de bo students bosia omo level 200 aircon no bosia no get fund a release 70 million Ghana cedis and edema student loan trust fund but esa say pese ye biemu na say obiji 1 cedi obetimi ska betimi akosoro 1 million say what they akwa ye biemu akwa 150 million allocations. And so obi ko apply no 1 cedi a say see I be double obetimi nya 2 cedis. And eventually school has become free.
It's kana kanu.
Pacho mitimi enchre.
No me say no the scale do ho no me be students na kana.
But on a more serious note, on a more serious note. Asemi ho aya na okakura enye de. Ghana ni bi anim say odua de. Mahama ebedi tumi no. Yeah adwuma. And no it's out of it. But I think say the speed at which or the year adwuma say no me ye esuro chire kakra. Yeah, American or the year adwuma say no. Unim dey ntia me suro chire. Ministers no work capacity no betumi running along. Yeah. And I say ya nya careful. Why you say president no kwachichichiri na afena ministers no area ba. Say I can look through and tell you some of the ministries they are doing virtually nothing. Sir. Oh, I am because we should speed the president take corner.
Ministers be so etumrika me there me kan kwa chiri. Education ministry.
No, I don't make us
fall under. Enti na no pai. Ye Papa Haruna Adriso. Achievement as education minister from Amawaje Akunwa no. E ba be sine. Am say mo say asane ma wonyina yaye. Ministers ni bi edimrika di president achi. E friend no ta no do. Omo ta no do. Okoba bia omo di nachi. Enti adwuma no eko. Nobody will be left behind.
Mo be dey no be sustain inside the way. Bet me
asema na ka be bisa na.
Captain was way next year.
Yeah.
When we be co-investing, be times 2.
Yes.
I mean, you're sure somewhere I'm forecast.
Yes.
So, my projecting into the future, knowing the emergency of the numbers that will be added to this one. Yes. How are you going to sustain this?
Captain, me person me Kasama Finance Ministry. I say me spokesperson to Yura President John Dramani Mahama. But the minimum say, our police way. President Mahama is stressing at the launch say it has come to stay. Now, there is another leg of it. Students with disability. Omo did them. Almost what first year. Omo the end say you try academic research you go. Omo the you try omo seeking in na omo.
And the separate teaching so hard
Never cost no. Never cost no. And only another leg of it. And I don't know a agra a bet nase. And now, dear, you be just a grow with you. Sanse. Yeah.
Students with disability.
Yes, students with disability.
And no mutual from first year.
I know the first year, the BBA free.
BBA. On school free.
So, baby.
Pacho.
Alfred.
Omunun trust as can be. To say, and academic Josephino. Obekoma na student bi wo ha e bi obetua some 200 cities and 300 cities bi by akeka ho na e bi anoma nketekete bi but disabled ne there.
No, so well I don't know, but more classification of who is disabled and who is not disabled.
Oh sir, disabled there. Disabled there. And so who said disabled for no?
JB.
Let me your friend.
JB as someone beside there I go for second try and saka say disabled.
Because we find your left way.
Left way.
Sanya ye validate amount for so na be validate disabled for no so
we now look at us for we bet me we no why you say
no man can me ko free when I'm come start.
And the captain, I'm not sure say Jumadi ye be wie na who say you other international organizations are omo say they will see to it say adia Ghana ye I'm sure.
No, but before so we no. You hear the sustainability first.
Yeah.
And secondly, the policy framework govern this very particular project. Because so what is the policy framework backing this very particular project and how do you sustain it? What will be kwanya befa so denyeska e dia boss ade we ho bra?
Nti me sha sana me catch there was me mpese me spokesperson to finance ministry. On say there are legal issues and
no, but from where you sit as a student loan trust fund.
Yes. Nti me catch there was say the one ma bi wo ha minti na ha nyede enka it is an onus on a buying no stakeholders be say on mobile bank. There are frameworks. I'm coming.
Student loan trust fund, a private entity there.
Me pacho.
It is a government. A buy jumaku. It is a BBNia. Look, you are all my old boy Ghana for.
Yes.
It is a Ghana for see you whom baby one the source of Sikano. Be a na. Who be here say be do points be Ghana for more contribute to 50 pesos. Now more from more mass are the way sustainable. Ghanaians will do that. So we need to know the source of
yes,
the sustainability aspect of it and the policy framework backing this very particular project.
Me can catch there was say this is one of the flagship programs of President John Dramani.
Yes.
And then 2 years Kasana make us say get fund allocations are omoye de bread student loan trust fund. And your source of funding as we speak a student get fund.
Get fund. Okay.
Get fund be make sure say sa program we are yasha say and the beko na we
okay.
Na unim and I make us say leadership emre bi atwamu na yetumi 16 million allocation at the mass student loan trust fund. But ubekomu no na at the end of it all na get fund release just some 20 million and 10 million. Nani akano e wo hemfa. But because this are buying when you're responsible government into allocations are omode ma get funds omon farmers to the low trust fund me mfa ni djuma no omo allocating ni na maye present any education minister sanso a show say omon sanso entumu biom na omon fa additional money nka ho e man nkonko do 150 million. So it tells you that first there's a commitment that is going to be sustained. There is no two ways about the fact that this policy will not be sustained.
For instance, you say free SHS has come to stay.
Yeah.
Whether legal or illegal or whatever framework be a government be, and it has come to stay. Now, we also is another policy by a ruling government.
Yeah.
But for be bad, we feel say be a
yeah.
Nti obescra be craft ho no what alternative, a better alternative e dey aba, which I think say obi so plan a better alternative. Nti e ba ne sa na e dey mra na e hye ne kitchen say aba bi ba ontumi ntwam
as we speak.
Yeah.
As a corporate communications manager or director of student loan trust, I cannot speak to any framework I that was say e hye aban bi say oba to aso. One no Sometimes.
Yeah.
By virtue of how our policy in Ebu man follow, no politician can touch it.
You sure?
Yes. Now, Captain, and Ujidi say, man, John Dramani Mahama Kase, or Traffic SHS more free one, then a better in this abide.
Oh, sir. And come on, Lucia.
Yes. And so there are policies no matter how you want to do some disservice to the country, you cannot touch.
Let me give you an example. Teacher training allowance, and then nursing training allowance.
Yeah.
What happened? What was the future of NDC?
Okay.
They were going to give a better alternative. School. And what was the future of the NDC? And by the NDC losing in that election. So
so what does it tell you? It tells you that teacher training allowances no. Now a students one, a parents one. Allowances no. Na a womo. Enti omo hu say abaya opese uyi fro na say ompe omo yi. And so obi maame sabe meme maame bidie no woton. Aton bidie e dey ahwe say me nko tertiary level 100.
Yeah.
Na abansi o maame obi die sika no. Fa save na fa hye wadwuma nim. Na mo wo ba no school fees no metua de ama no. Na akira ba bi ba no obeka say ameme de maba obi die sika na san fa bra. Officer me maame ene mabusanfo omo boba dwoso ana. Dabi so policy bi wo a abeye bayiye e wo fie. Bayiye a wote fie. Utu na e dem pa. Enti I think say going forward enoma ebeye na ade ba ko na me pese meka. Mr. Ye maame ne ye papa. Say you ekotodwa ni ma ye mompa ye ne na Yura John Dramani Mahama se. Wonim say ye nwanum teacher trainees and nursing trainees asem ayeke. Still on beja allowance o. Allowance wo ho.
Plus school fees no.
Plus school fees.
Teacher school fees
akonya wo ho say obesia di loan.
No allowance am dey there.
How much? Enti me say Ghana education
allowance
John Mahama mana ye fofofo.
There be allowance the yen you know when yen hwe ne
am dey there.
Chief. The reality is that we are not against say yema obisika to go to school.
Yeah.
Okay. But what should critically from the time Nkrumah instituted that, now we situated into modern day governance and education.
Outliving importance.
It has outlived its importance. It's sememe koye diploma in nursing, diploma in teaching, in education. That's a wood triamic allowance seven fankusua they are all year first degree in nursing on I don't know where you frame. So for me, I think that teacher training allowance, time 2016, Mahama na maintenance. All right. Then Nana was about from 2022 no who said no, I didn't you with the students trust loan trust
and a student loan, that's
whatever no. We all can have access to it.
Yeah.
And when Kobat say, you must Sasika, Eddie Naponi, I do suffer some Fanco land in Kusi.
I say,
Now says Napusoji is yes, come on.
What kind of man?
And so I can't be turned back. I don't know. Maybe I know what you are. I just have to say,
you say, my special prosecutor, Kofano.
Yeah, so far, you see, I saw somebody Kusi. Maybe I was so what I say. But that time now, would you be what her? But I want to know when you can be.
Now, no,
you get it. Allowance and a dear, I think, say, as a country, you know, international engineer won't be because they say, so we go teacher training college. Now, first year school fees. After money in our school fees, I buy some afa.
Now, we say, my
allowance, I pay so
access to loan.
There are no your degree, I will go on your money day.
We are no access to loan. OJ day.
Oh, it's no, and yes, sir. I'm sure ya and Crawford, Ebejis, Cadefia, by what you are Bobbesia. No. Yeah, I'm being real. Because they say your three school fees are fake. And a yamam allowance as also. They say Mensan cost students. Mensan some quadruple percent and cajon. Majimi and some way in area. This is when you get young guys in the various schools, because of the availability of funds. Intino. Everybody in young baby. Already I am. Captain,
you see, so point I'm in the way I dream say when it's like the student loan trust fund. Students are here and no budget.
Sure.
Me students are here and no budget. To say na po asem a working. E bia na po say or akwenya say or apply for student loan na majority say. And I think say going forward a discussion also my money nyina have it.
Chairman, is there any platform? Momo platform. Is there any Ukuta Ghana card now they apply?
Yeah.
Is there any platform when your student loan trust fund for your school fees new year?
Yeah.
The system will be able to say okay, what is student loan trust fund? So you can have access to loan and now say be allowance or something else again.
No, so the only issue here is more scholarship. So
okay,
yes, that is the discussion. More scholarship. So say first year when you are buying scholarship, our tertiary institution also they are buying like school fees no amount. You don't expect that such a person will be given the opportunity to say,
okay,
Obenya sa no fee stress or be a part of it because already a double expenditure on such a student. Because government is paying already.
Yeah.
And now we switch on. But there's nothing ABC will be quite say abanya twemi fees amame enti and I say my student loan enti allowance bar any kwansa meje. There's no such barrier anywhere.
Yeah, so
it's now make us say allowance conversation.
We need to look at it carefully.
It is a topic for because a day I was a Ghana in discussing.
If you study the Canadian education system, when you say do baby Canadian professors they catch Canada and Canada because we market to us say crocodiles can fly.
Oh, how?
Yes, if you read the Minority Report on the revolution, educational revolution of Canada, the Quebec area, the Ontario area, the Prince Edward area, the Toronto area, and all those.
What's that? The Toronto.
The Maka de Toronto.
When the body be
Toronto. Those areas. The professors and then the teachers said that crocodiles can fly, elephants can swim. Because they realized that was rather pushing too much money into the hands of the students, and not the teachers. Now the question is that teacher for what system no more we in the first degree, we in the training college. Only access to anything allowance. Teacher, you know, obey impacting knowledge into me, only access to allowance. That's number one. Number two, only access to any facility. Say, or person upgrade the whole as a teacher. So we are rather pushing funds into the hands of the students, leaving the teachers who are supposed to impact the knowledge. So I think that sa anye ye kura no sa allowance na ye de ma students no yenyi enum film na yen fanye research allowance emma basic teachers
education. Okay,
what I say
service trainings.
That's right. Enti anka oko circuit supervise circuit bia and the Ghana Education Service are very good. Yen ka say na kasika we de kotua allowances amankwada no but abanye tu school fees fees here osanso wa access to student loan. Enti sa allowance na ye de ma no one
na teachers no money allowance.
Teachers no dey no more.
Omo allowance but
maybe the last time I checked teacher for na wo mo kire ade wo primary to JSS na apart from one mo wie universities no training college teachers now mo various schools no the highest you are paid is 2,200.
2,200.
That is gross. That is gross.
Yeah,
that is gross.
Oh, how?
That is gross.
So
what it means is that we will have a lot of chicken without feed. Yeah,
sure.
So you make sure say sikane bi be wo ho a ye de nkokɔ de bebo no ye de bi so twa aduane say anya sa say wo hwɛ the exodusing of professionals in this country. Teacher for nurses in Edikan.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
We are losing 15% of teachers every year, and we are losing 25% of nurses every year.
Yeah.
At Waso Cha, we'll be in trouble.
Because almost salary in
yeah, we'll be in trouble.
Because
Because teacher ni oba hama mi oba be swing. I got 3 years no correct time and chief. What is the problem? But go free fridge. Oh, any TV.
Teacher ni
mami. I got 3 years. Oh, you see a friend say high pitches so say.
Yeah, high pitches.
Very good.
Yes.
And now or the 6 years, 8 years. Aha.
That friend in the boy say.
Very good. Or the 6 years, 8 year fridge, any TV.
How?
I got 3 years no call retirement. Or J fridge any TV. So last year, into ni refi no hunam so kwaje ye to ye calculation ni wie ye no. So when you careful o wie ne retirement no o be holdi.
No aye jumashim. Asana we otua wi asana wa.
You see, so I think that we need to look at it holistically.
But so student loan trust fund, you know, what will be the way forward? That been at the next batch of payments, remember?
Are you talking about the loan or
no fee stress? No fee stress, no.
Okay.
I'm saying about your first batch.
Your first batch. Intina make us 38,645 now. Yeah, are validating from a ne. From a neck watch now Wednesday, Thursday, be able to send in us. But not make us one way and not yet. Couldn't bet than able to. Because and so when from Ra now I launch a program application no a course pa because now send a captain can now a man for be engine. Students need to be say a scam.
Yeah.
And so there are students who have never even after sensitizations, you know, we have told across the country tertiary institutions trying to sensitize them on how to apply. Being people cry for a moment because when you say away a scam.
And so, Sisi, I say, Obi, I feel Obi 18 as a process now. A quabe no be fast so bit me.
Sisi, I feel now Obi ten up as applier. Your portal no no fee stress.sltf.gov.
No fee
stress.
A boom.
.sltf.
SLTF. That is student loan trust fund.
Yes. .gov.gh.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yes. And no na ye
click here.
And
no be
bia beba. Na ne wo mu ne say okọ a ye obabi a ye be demand for your bank account details. Ye ne commercial bank. And ye adwuma. Ye ne commercial bank because commercial bank on transactions and yama students and transfers in anka charge but commercial bank yama free.
Oh really?
So there was not any need say yebeko baby say yene ntime fasa kwanya so na madam management
and commercial bank for D kadiye ohei
the data bank.
Yes, commercial bank yebeda
data bank na
D kaya de
it there will be baby a ebe demand for your Ghana commercial bank account. And to say unibia you are designing part of the system ebe register bank account with commercial bank or no register instantly near the account number now. So the research na ye can no enya say bia e be di agrada say so account no ubenya no hwa usika na ready a na e to mama.
I think say this is the time say that Professor Joshua Labiso as a board chair Ghana commercial bank.
Yes.
I mean, Prof,
yes.
Say thank you.
Sure.
Enti na me pese mi hu say anye bia ye wo fund bia levy bi ban bitimi create. And I am yes a lot of people didn't understand one city na ban free one a ton fuel my and crofan tiase. And yes ban si we TNT wa withdraw only free ho wa withdraw for
proper get fund omo je dada o
there be on say sa sika we get fund ade ye no na we nka ho
but get fund next Canada no mo de dey
there be we de na nka ho and we ababe county say there's still going to be a pressure on the consolidated fund. But there's going to be stress on the consolidated fund because free senior high school edge.
Oh, okay.
And let me tell you, quite soon, education ministry, at the Adebi core cabinet, my cabinet are approving. One share basic education be completely free under Mahama.
Basic education.
And share before the end of 2028, Mahama will declare primary education free. And increase the stress on the consolidated fund.
And the enrollment. No?
So I think, sir, as I say, you to be share area be a yen taxi proper. Area be a yen taxi proper. Now, maybe as a 50 pesos be crana yen fanfaho. Because when him say 98% of carpenters are organ and tax.
Oh, no, the carpenter no platform.
98% of masons are organ, they don't pay tax. 98% of one acquire labor at various sites you see at dying, they don't pay tax.
Yeah,
sure. We need to find a very beautiful way, a year less stressful. Now, yen robbing in a lot of people. Ama yetiyen yesika de biano into this fund. And yes, Mahama can do it the next 4 years. Now, yakaba buy to him. Now, oko. Maybe the next president, maybe the next president will not see the need to continue this because of the stressor ebeba fund. So I think that talk to the education minister. I also speak to people.
Yeah.
They share how best we can have a small AVB somewhere.
Chairman, I said get fund the Kusi awowa.
Oh, then they say, and some making say get fund this kind of thing. No, can afford to say over 7 years.
Akufu adu daroma. What they say awowa.
Ayaka can afford that.
I move on that head so. Oh, it's but the etria. It is as kind of money there. Okay, hold on to me answer.
Me dem to me answer that question. Me dey say, I dey be a first student loan trust fund who be ano. Should be able to speak to them.
So how long is it going to take? You find it's granted say all students who now apply, first year students who apply.
Yeah.
That's a more year disbursement of the money in batches. How long would it take? Because no more in the first place.
Yeah.
So the next academic year or the following year, there will be another level of enrollment. No, muna muka kuti and upfront and as students no, every country and we are more reimbursed.
So I think that is what the fund was set to decide.
Okay.
Because when mo dey na be say because of say omudi kan ewura once and buy no e take it off no. So I think that going forward, students will apply to the various institutions.
Oh, okay.
Nti ebia wo say obi wa obenya admission but on go school no obi kura to me tria ni fees admission fees kan so na wan show up. So now that it is even free, we have students applying multiple universities. Onya na afi or choose baby or pena oko. Nti who azumi say nipa na apply a yaman admission no. I was say you try the fees man. You may be wrong because nipa may not report.
Okay.
Nti I think say it will still come back to the point say okay, yaman admission, we accept admission, we report it. Okay, or you qualify for student or you qualify for your fees, said the man. So it will now be dependent on the policy maker say, on be decided say, okay, once the person reports, now who say we student or course, you train the canon to college and I say university in account mu, and I say still, that will be decided.
Okay.
But as we speak, no, young settle we no more problem we have because of say abandon take it off in terms of omudi can coin. The solve our situation we are going forward. I'm about we are by there.
On behalf of the team,
yes.
The person can thank you to you. Okwa fasada koma ajia. Na kacha ajia say ye guchi wi anu mini JB enam no ama.
Me ntwa wa no so. Sa maame na wa boni di no hajia. Mene nipa bebre ya adwuma. Enro obi send me message say what magic na mitimi sha manfo ase no mo ya adwuma because
no, I just right.
Yes.
People think so you're strict.
She's a very lovely woman.
Very open,
very intelligent,
uncompromising on the principles. Yes. That's all.
She's very intelligent. Very intelligent.
I just tried to not compromise on her principles.
But you jollof no DB. Yenam no my.
If you want to work with her,
me demonstration tea. Me demonstration one ho.
Oh, and
oh.
Oh yes, so JB. We hear so no be kwa yeah, bet me happy kete. Yeah.
Okay, be hono.
Oh no, mama no now.
Oh, Messi Minima just Rajla.
I think that this is the time I saw my GH Sabo you will be more calm.
Or come no. Because any of the best right now, Tagone Nana Mabetwaso with the commercial interviews. Now, I be saying I'm here to mention and to show no better so. But yeja okwan se bibia asane ya kachem sa asane
oh captain we dey ask that any de bema Ghana students say ye no mo etun kesa omo ne ye ediniye na no ba bi e lunch program SDA College of Education Asokore management omo ho principal na nanom ahim for more Eastern region ye beda omo nyina ase na fe ye education minister Honorable Haruna Idrisu papa no wa ya mfana am education and kamenim ye besi in fact oye adwuma ye pa aden o papa no
uti de okan o say ya mfa Haruna am education and
kamenim ye besi nti ebeda ono so ase na ya da ye maame Dr. Sajida Shiras savlugude she ebeda na se pa na atiefo ni ahwefo a mo hwe ye na no pai so we continue to serve Ghanaian students with dignity damase Captain
said they never ba ya kan boko ada se meba so ye kan ya fancy ya
Captain ikrom hine na kamampa hine
oh hin
chano o kamampa ne nana baseman
beautiful name maintain now
kamampa e na me free me friend me kamampa boy
e wo hin
e Puru West district
oh e wo BA
e wo BA
wow
Bono East enti
kamampa
ya him kro kese pa ne
anti no mo lutu ama se bra be MP no
oh da be me pacho
usuro
enuru hokra enti nana kamampa hene nana baseman hene nana prime hene ne prime chief imam ene zongo ahemfo nyina mechia obia enano
all right ebisafo ye dane ye ho aba
ye be kushuti do